There's only one skill that you actually need in the modern world, and that's marketing. Not digital marketing, all kinds of marketing. Let's get into it. Hey creators, Aimon here, and this is where I help you master your creative mindset. Every second of every day, you are marketing yourself. And unfortunately, this is the modern world, and this is how we have to roll. I'm not just talking about digital marketing, but everything. If you think about what your presence looks like online and how that looks to everybody, this is all marketing. Because like all marketing is you're changing the perception of someone else. And that perception change could increase the perceived value of you. Just sit with that for a second. It's hard to take that in, but it's profound how much this concept has changed my life. And when I started to really grasp this, I've always been the kind of person to just create media and put media out, and I've got 2 music projects, make YouTube videos, and I've got my LinkedIn profile is fully optimized, and it's got all of my experience on there, and the amount of opportunities that have been presented to me without me going out of my way, simply because I understand that every action we take is marketing ourselves, is insane. There's things that you can do in your current role at your own job to market yourself to your peers and the people above you. Or, for example, if you are running your own business, or if you are a creative freelancer, or if you are just a creative person, everything you do is shaping the perception of other people around you of you. And I used to think this was not a genuine way to go about it because, in a sense, it's manipulation. But the more I thought about that, the more I realized manipulation doesn't necessarily have to be negative, right? Because, you're shaping other people's perception of you for the benefit of you. And that can also benefit them. Literally everyone can win in that scenario. Synergy, as they call it. Huh? That's right. I've been reading self-development books, okay? Since I was like 1. So when you are providing value to other people in a marketing way, and it's going to change their perception of you and changes your perception of within the general public, stay with me, then ultimately it's going to provide more value to them and increase the perceived value of them as well. For example, within my own company, I'm constantly putting out pieces of micro content, I call it, or extra content, just providing value to my audience like this, but on Instagram. And that increases my perceived value and trust and how much people know me and how much people like me to all of my clients and all of my peers and all of the people that I work with, right? And that's only beneficial because when I'm working one-on-one with a client and I give them a piece of direct advice, hey, that was great, fantastic. Why don't we try it like this? I think it's going to come across much better. Then the level of authority that I have, they just trust me so much more. And this trust is built in the background because I'm marketing myself, right? And that comes with face-to-face time as well. The more face-to-face time I have with them, because again, everything is marketing. So when I'm with them, I'm marketing myself. And I didn't used to think I was a very social person, but I've learned the body language. I've learned some charisma, you might say, so that I can engage with people on a social level so that, again, they'll know, like, and trust me more. And it's all marketing. And again, you can call it manipulation if you want. But if my goal is genuine and I want my clients to have a better outcome in this instance, or if you're a music producer and you want people to listen to your music so that they can enjoy their experience listening to that music, so they can reflect emotionally, so they can express themselves emotionally through your music, and you are marketing yourself in a particular way so that they will know, like, and trust you so that they can click on your music and listen to it for their benefit, then that's the way to think about it from my point of view anyway. So back to the client thing. Yeah, literally everything I do is marketing. I'm posting on social media, me providing value to them. They're going to know, like, and trust me more. Every interaction I have with them, the way I'm marketing, the way I'm holding myself, the way I'm marketing myself to them, the way I communicate to them. That was a really great take. Good job. No, honestly, you're doing a really good job. Let's just give it one more crack. Why don't we try it a little bit like this? I feel like it's going to come across a little bit stronger. And they trust you because of the way that I've marketed myself. And it's to the point where I get requests from my clients to be like, I only want to work with you. I only want you on my video shoots. And that's not sustainable because I've got other employees and other people that are working on those shoots as well. And I need to, that's just not a sustainable model. But that shows how much trust I've built with these clients. They trust me so much that they only want to work with me exclusively. And that's because of how I've marketed myself to them. And for example, how I got into this role, I just received a direct message from the person that runs the actual company. And that's because of how I marketed myself on Instagram. And I had all my links ready to go, just to go to a website. The website was basic. It was actually horrible at the time. But the way I marketed myself on my Instagram, I was just putting myself out there. And this comes back to content theory, which I've discussed a few times on the channel, is that just make content and put it out there, because it's going to get you to figure out who you are, what you want to actually talk about. And the opportunities that can come from it are endless and insane. And it's also a form of marketing yourself. And you might not have the confidence just yet, and that's all good. But it will come the more you do the thing. That's how you do it with everything. When you were 2, you didn't know how to walk. But guess what? You took a step. And then you took another step. You took some more steps, and someone was holding your hand, and then they let go, and then you knew how to walk. That's called building confidence. And how did you do that? By giving it a go. And it's the exact same with content. No one cares. No one cares. No one's going to watch this and be like, oh, that Aimon guy, oh, he's a loser. And even if they do, it doesn't affect me personally. That's something to do with them, right? And it's a hard concept to get your head across, I know. And we're diving into a little bit of a different topic here. But if you can overcome that and actually get into the zone of creating content, putting it out consistently, you'll realize that this is marketing yourself. It's also a self-development tool. You're going to get better at everything, at communication, at talking to a camera, all kinds of things. Skills are going to be developed in the background there from just doing this. But the other thing is you are shaping the perception of yourself in other people's eyes. You have no idea who is watching. I've got three podcasts, let's say. 2 of them that I'm posting to consistently that are more mine. 1 of them that I just appear on regularly. And the amount of people that go, oh, you're on that MetaMinds podcast. Or like, my partner in MetaMinds, Dan Davis, shout out. It's a counseling business, right? MetaMinds Therapy. You can check it out if you need therapy. And the amount of people that say to him, his clients say to him, oh my God, I've been listening to your podcast every week and it's helped change my life. And that is marketing for him, because it's at the root of it. It's just me and him having a chat because we think we have value to give and we want to explore ideas and we get a benefit from that. But it also pre-frames him and his business as an expert. It's just something that we like doing. Got 120 something episodes now, but it increases his perceived value from his clients' eyes. And that's only a positive thing. So if you find what you like talking about and you create content around that, and then you start doing it consistently and you start finding different ways to do it that align with you, literally everything you do is marketing, okay? The way you have your room set up when one of your friends come over, that will change their perception of you. It will also change your perception of yourself. That's getting real meta now, is that you're marketing to yourself all the time, how you are. And this is why, this is the skill to hone in the modern world, because marketing isn't just digital marketing. Content is one side of it, but it's also how you market yourself to everyone in social situations, how you market yourself to yourself. And again, that's a deep concept to really grasp. But if you can grasp it in that way, I make my bed every morning and I don't have anything on my counter except soap in my bathroom, because that's how I market myself to myself, to be like, I am a clean and tidy person, and this is how I like my mind to be, and this is how I like my physical space to be. And maybe I'm just a little bit autistic, okay? But regardless, this is how I choose to market myself, to my peers, to my clients, to everyone. And it's just about giving it a go, really. If you can understand this concept, if you can start to create content that you like and put it out there and refine that content, you're going to get better at that. You're going to start to make content that you actually enjoy. And the opportunities that can potentially come from that, because you never know who's watching, is crazy. I literally would not be in the position that I am today in a lot of aspects in my life if I hadn't marketed myself. And I was doing this before I even understood this concept. But the more I do it, the more I understand this is the skill to hone in the modern world. Hopefully you've gotten some value out of this, and I'll see you in the next episode.